and welcome to my BookBuddyAthon vlog. If you don't know what BookBuddyAthon is, I'll leave a link to an announcement video in the description box so you can learn more about it. Sorry if I'm talking kind of fast, I don't have a lot of time to do this update. So basically I decided I was going to try and vlog throughout the readathon because the last time I vlogged people seemed to like it even though I thought I was pretty bad at it. I need to slow down. Okay. So, I'll also leave a link to my TBR video up in the corner, whichever corner it is. I am currently reading Geekerella by Ashley Poston. I took the dust jacket off. Isn't this like a gorgeous book with no dust jacket on it? I don't know if you can see, the sun's a bit bright. I'm only 20 pages into this book so far, and I'm enjoying it, though I find the main character to be a little bit whiny, which I'm not a big fan of. But this is the book that I'm supposed to be buddy reading with Christina, and she just DM'd me like an hour or two ago and was like, don't kill me, but I just finished the book. So she just sped read through it, so I'm going to try and read it as quick as possible today. Hopefully I will be able to get it done by the end of the day. It's a pretty quick, like, cute contemporary, so it shouldn't be that hard to do. And yeah, that's all for now. I will check back in with you later. So it is many hours later, and I am still only on page 20 of Geekerella. Right after I filmed that last clip, we ended up going out and running some errands. I'll insert a little bit of footage from that. Good vlogging that was. So now I really need to just buckle down and read this book because I need to get it done by the end of today in order to kind of like keep on schedule with being able to complete all of the challenges. So yeah, I'm gonna go read. I'll talk to you guys later. So it's now a bit later and I thought I'd give you another update. I'm on to page 54 of Geekerella. I haven't gotten very far and it's been like a couple of hours. It's now 5:30 and the last time I updated you it was probably like 2:30. Despite it taking me a really long time to get through, I am enjoying it, but like I can't decide whether it's a good enjoyment or it's kind of like that enjoyment where it's like I'm enjoying it but not really. If that makes any sense. Like there's a good enjoying it and then there's like a not as good enjoying it. And I can't decide which side of the spectrum I'm on. And I'm not sure exactly how much more reading I'm going to get done tonight because off the topics of books, I'm randomly in the mood to do a puzzle. Never like doing puzzles. Puzzles stress me out. Like other people seem to find them calming and relaxing, but puzzles stress me out. Which is the same with coloring for me. Like those coloring books were a big fad and they were like good to relieve your anxiety, but they like give me anxiety. But just randomly today I was in the mood to do a puzzle and we actually went to the Dollar Tree today and I bought a 500-piece puzzle, which I really like this puzzle. It's like of a carousel horse, and I love anything that has to do with like circuses or carnivals and stuff like that. So I'm really in the mood to do this puzzle. So I'm probably going to do that tonight, which is again going to cut out my time of reading. So yeah. I'll check back with you guys later on, or probably tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get time to update you guys again tonight. So yeah, I'll see you whenever. But it's only going to be like a second to you, so it doesn't make a difference. So it is now day 2 of the BookBuddyAthon, and my plans for reading all of Geekerella in one day didn't work out. Also, my plans for doing that puzzle didn't work out. My plans for my appearance today also didn't work out, hence why I look like this. Also, my cat is here with me. Hello! So I'm currently on page 244 of Geekerella, so I've got about 50 pages left. Actually more like 60 or 70 pages left, and then I'll be done with it. I have made up my mind on whether it's a good like it or a bad like it. It's a very good like it. I'm leaning more towards 4 stars now, whereas before I was leaning towards 3 stars. And as I said, it was one of those things where you don't know whether it's a good 3 stars or like the bad side of 3 stars. But it's the good side. I don't know if I want to share too much of my thoughts because I decided I think I want to do a full review video on it, so I'm going to save most of my thoughts for that video. And yeah, I'm going to get to reading. My cat always likes to like lift her feet up and stretch when she's sitting on my lap. So yeah, I'm going to get to reading and that's about it. I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so it is now day 3 of the BookBuddyAthon, and yesterday afternoon I managed to finish Geekerella. I ended up giving it 3.5 out of 5 stars, and I'm going to do a full review on it, so if you want to learn more of my thoughts on it, you can watch that video. So this completed 2 of the challenges of buddy reading a book, and then reading a book with your buddy's favorite color on it, so 2 out of 5 challenges are completed. Unfortunately, the rest of yesterday did not go to plan, So basically what happened yesterday was I finished Geekarella in like the early afternoon, and then at around 6:30, because my plan was to then move on to Enclave and get as much reading done of this yesterday afternoon so that I could finish it today, hopefully. But what ended up happening was around 6:30 we lost all electricity, and it didn't come back on until 4:30 in the morning. So we were having to, the only things we had to light our house were some battery operated candles, 2 oil lamps, and 1 tiny lantern. So we could barely see at all in our house. Like, our house was pitch black, so I wasn't able to get any reading done yesterday, which really stinks. So I'm just gonna try my best to get as much of this done today. I'm really going to just like focus on reading this because I want to complete all of the challenges. It's less than 300 pages, so hopefully I'll be able to get most of it done today. So yeah, that is all for now. I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully this readathon is going better for you guys than it is for me. So it is now a bit later on in the evening, and I am about 50 pages into Enclave, and I'm hoping I'll be able to get up to at least like 200 pages into the book by tonight, and then I can finish the last like 50 or so pages tomorrow, and then I can move on to my last book, which is Cinder, and then I'll have completed all of the challenges if I'm able to finish that book. But that's probably going to be my last update for tonight. I'm just gonna go hop in the shower, and then we're gonna eat some cake because it's my cat's birthday today, so we're gonna eat some cake, but she's not. So yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Surprise, I'm back. I thought that was going to be my last update, but I'm here again for not really an update, but just to talk to you guys. I'm wearing my Hunger Games shirt, as you can see, and I just washed my hair, so that's why it looks like that. And if my makeup looks like it's melting off my face, that is because it is. Basically, what I wanted to say is if you've actually watched this far into the video, I just want to apologize for how boring this vlog is. I feel like this lighting is awful, but I feel like I don't vlog as often as a lot of other people do when they do these vlogs, and that is because I find it very awkward to film when there are other people in the house, and there's pretty much only like 1 or 2 times a day when I'm home alone, and the first time is really early in the morning when I'm still asleep, so I can't vlog for you because I am asleep. The other time is just occasionally in the afternoon, and when I do get that time, then I do vlog, but that's only once. So I'm going to try and overcome this fear of filming in front of other people, so maybe I can give you better content. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that my vlogs, wow, that it's late at night. I just wanted to say that I am sorry my vlogs are kind of boring, and I'm going to try and make them better. I'm cutting off like my forehead. I'm going to try and make them better because I really enjoy watching vlogs, and I do enjoy filming them, but I just don't do it as often as I probably should. So yeah, in like 10 minutes we're gonna eat some cake. That's the little birthday girl back there. How do you feel being 9 years old today? No comment. Okay. We don't actually know that she's 9 years old because we got her as an adult as like a stray cat, so we don't even know if today is her birthday. We just like made it up, but we assume she's like 9 years old today. Have I been saying 9 this whole time? I meant 10 years old. She's 10 years old today, or at least we think she is. Anyways, as you can see, it's like way too late in the evening for me to be doing this because I'm not even speaking correctly, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. So it is now day 4, I believe, of the readathon, and I'm about 200 pages into Enclave, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to finish it tonight. So far, I'm really enjoying this book. I was a little bit nervous at first, to be honest, because I thought if it's a really good book, surely I'd have heard about it a bit more on BookTube. I've only actually ever heard people mention it like 1 or 2 times. It definitely reminds me a lot of Divergent and The Maze Runner if they were like mixed together, but it has a lot of Divergent elements in this book. So yeah, that's about all I have to say for now. I will update you guys a bit later on. So it's now multiple hours later, and I'm only on page 204 of this because I keep oh gosh, it's late again. I keep getting distracted by like YouTube and other stuff and eating dinner because that's something I have to do every day. So now I'm trying to get as much reading done. I'm sitting here. I've got my doggy on one side of me, and I've got my kitty on the other side. Oh, there's her face. Yes. So we're just all snuggling here, and I'm going to get as much reading done as possible. I only have like 50 pages or so left, and then I'll be done with this book. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that done by tonight, and this will probably be my last update. So yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. So it is now day 5, I believe, of the BookBuddyAthon, and if you can hear something that sounds like a lawnmower, it's just my cat purring on my lap. Pumpkin. Oh yes, say hello to the people. Okay. So last night I managed to finish Enclave. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It reminded me a lot of Divergent mixed with The Maze Runner, which at first I was kind of nervous about because I really love Divergent, you guys know that, but I was not as keen on The Maze Runner, so I was worried it might like go south down the Maze Runner path, but it did not, and I ended up really enjoying it, and I've already requested ow, she just stabbed me in the chest. I've already requested the second book from the library, so I'm really excited to just marathon through this series. So then last night I also started on Cinder, which is a reread for me, and I'm only a chapter into it, but already I'm enjoying it more than the first time I read it. So I really think it was just the hype of the first time I read it that kind of ruined it for me, because I'm already enjoying it more. So this is the book that I am going to be reading for the rest of the readathon, because this will check off the last 2. Pumpkin, can you not clean yourself every stinking time I start to film? I swear my animals are just out to make my life harder. Anyways, Cinder is the last book that I'm going to be reading for the readathon, because this will check off the last 2 challenges. So yeah, I will try and keep you updated for the rest of the day and tomorrow, but we'll see if that happens. So it is now day 5 of the BookBuddyAthon, and it's like 4 o'clock at night, or in the evening, and I haven't been able to read at all day. I'm only on page 88 of Cinder. I thought I was going to get a lot more done yesterday, because I keep telling myself I'm going to read at night, and like any other time of my life, I'm like such an insomniac and I can't sleep at night, so I figure I'll be able to get a lot of reading done, but then as soon as I gotta do stuff for a readathon and I'm actually trying to read a lot, then boom, I'm like dead tired at night. So I didn't read at all as much as I wanted to, so I'm only on page 88. So I'm going to spend my evening trying to read as much of this as possible. Hey guys, so it is now the last day of the BookBuddyAthon, and it's like 6:30 in the evening, and I didn't film it all today because I was too busy, and that also means that I didn't really get around to reading much, and I probably won't be able to read much for the rest of the night, so I figured I'll just end it now and try and edit and upload it before the end of the night. I honestly don't even know if I'm going to upload this because I feel like this was such boring content. Also, apologies for the state of my makeup. I don't know, I just feel like this vlog was really boring. I hope it wasn't. I hope there were some interesting bits. But either way, I finished this off by getting 142 pages into Cinder. So I'll put something on the screen that says how many pages in total that I read for the readathon. I completed like 2 1/3 of the books on my TBR, and I completed 3 out of the 5 reading challenges, so I'm kind of disappointed in myself. I feel like I could have done a lot better, but I found myself getting really distracted this week with like YouTube and just like stupid stuff that I kept getting distracted by. As like, I'm talking about getting distracted as something distracts me over there as I'm filming. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it at least a little bit. I suppose I should just like wrap up at all the books that I read this month. I mean, this readathon. So the first book that I finished was Geekerella, which completed the challenges of buddy reading a book with your buddy and reading a book with your buddy's favorite color on the cover. So I finished that and I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. I am planning on doing a full review of that, so you can look out for that on my channel. Then I read Enclave, which I gave 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it, and this completed the challenge of picking 3 books and then having your buddy pick one of those books to read. But if you watch my TBR, you know we changed up the challenge a little bit. By the way, it still completed that challenge. And then I read 1/3 of Cinder, which had I completed this, it would have completed the last 2 challenges of reading a book just because you want to, and reading a book that starts with the first letter of your buddy's name. But unfortunately, I didn't get through that one. So that is all for this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it at least a little bit. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any like vlogging tips for me, I would very much appreciate them in the comments, because I do really enjoy vlogging and I really enjoy watching vlogs. I also just realized that I had like a really annoying gap in my hair. I'm horrible at this whole vlogging thing. I don't know if I'm gonna do it anymore, but yeah, that's all. I'm gonna stop rambling and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!